Magandang morning vibes. Gandang morning vibes. Sa 90.5 Good Vibes Radio. Dahil dito, good vibes tayo. 90.5 Good Vibes Radio.
Gusto niyo bang magkaroon ng AHA Life? AHA Life? AHA Life?
Life?
Awesome! Tara nang magkaroon ng awareness kung paano ma-improve ang ating sarili at bumuo ng mindset na ikalalago natin. Happy! Learn how to improve life and reach your goals para happy, abundant. Tara na at magpalago ng ating kaperahan at alamin kung paano ito alagaan. Journey with AHA Life. AHA Life. Awesome, abundant, and happy life with Coach Mariano, your AHA Life coach.
And good morning mga ka-Good Vibes. You're still listening to the newest radio station that gives you good news, good voice, and good music. Simply because God is good. This is 90.5 Good Vibes Radio. Good vibes tayo. And of course, it's a wonderful Friday morning. You're with your AHA Life Coach, Coach Mariano. Dito na naman sa Awesome, Happy, Abundant Life. Ayan. I'm sure tanan-tanan gustong ma-experience ang AHA Life. Siyempre, napakaswerte nyo dahil today may araw na naman tayong special guest. O, di ba? Siyempre, lagi tayong special guest as much as possible. And, ang swerte nyo rin because this gorgeous lady is actually from Davao pa. But, she made sure na magkaroon din siya ng time to be our guest. Ayan, gising na tayo mga ka-Good Vibes kasi we want to make sure na gising na ang energy mo, ang diwa mo at lahat na ng cells sa katawan mo para maganda na yan for learning. Ayan. Siyempre mga ka-Good Vibes, bibitinin ko lang kayo saglit sa akong guest for this wonderful morning kasi papakilala, siyempre, if this is your first time, no? If this is your first time seeing me or watching me or at least na ngayon mo lang nakita ang Good Vibes 90.5 no sa Facebook or probably ngayon ka lang nakikinig sa 90.5 Radio FM, di ba? Make sure to like, follow and share na po. Hanapin lang Good Vibes 90.5. Yan. Syempre, napakaganda naming logo. And syempre, hanapin nyo din ang at Coach Mariano sa Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube channel. Ayan. Because hashtag awesome, happy, abundant life tanan. Ayan, di ba? Para feel good ka na kaagad this wonderful morning. Ayaw natin yung mga low energy kasi sayang naman hindi papasok sa atin ang more abundance. Siyempre, I'm sure gusto nyo abundance mode kayo. Tama ba? Ayan. Siyempre, gusto ko rin yan para sa inyo. And siyempre, wag nating kakalimutan. Babatiin ko muna ang mga celebrate this wonderful day. Ayan. Siyempre, happy birthday muna tayo kay Coach Lawrence ni Renzo. Ayan. Happy birthday, buds. And happy birthday din kay Tita Stella Mariano sa US. Si Mikey Shoting dito sa Coronadal City. And, syempre, estudyante ko yan. Si Jerome De Castro, Christine Kimpo. And syempre, diba? Kung birthday mo at dili kita nabate, okay lang yan. Happy birthday na din, diba? Happy birthday because you deserve a wonderful experience on your special day. Ayan, syempre, hindi na tayo magpapatumpik-tumpik pa. Kasi alam ko, excited na rin kayo makilala kung sino ang akong special guest for this wonderful morning. Of course, let's all welcome and syempre, mag-hello tayo kay Ena Marie Dizon, our special guest for this wonderful day. Go ahead, say hi.
Hi! Hi, Coach Nix, and to all our Good Vibes listeners. Maayong buntag sa tanan.
Ayan, teka lang. Nasaan na siya? Ayan. There we go. So, syempre, our special guest for today, tulad nga ng sinabi ko, taga Davao po ito, di ba? Taga Davao. But of course, I'll allow Ena to introduce herself further para makilala nyo naman din ang aking special guest. Go ahead, Ena.
Hello, ka-good vibes. Hello, Coach Nick. So, I am Ena. Taga Marbel po ako, Coronadal City. But for now, I am currently living in Davao City. Dito na po ako nagtatrabaho. So, dati po akong broadcast journalist, specifically TV journalist po. Where ako tumungo sa academe to teach media and communication arts. So, since 2013, my life really revolved in media and communication. And ngayon, nasa akademya na po para magturo ng marami pang kaalaman.
Ayan, grabe, di ba? From media to teaching and all, di ba? Pares pala tayo. Pero hindi, media ka pala, tapos teaching. Ako pala, tama din pala, pares pala tayo. Ayan, di ba? So, of course, our special guest for today will be sharing more of her also experiences and also her journey, no? And also, syempre, dahil we both attended, di ba, yung workshop in Davao, share natin, Ena, echo natin sa kanila, what did you personally learn that you were able to apply in your daily life? Kasi syempre, you being a teacher also, and also yung ating conversation, naramdaman ko rin na you're into continuous personal development. And I think, yan yung, tulad ko rin, baka parehas tayo, dati ang thinking ko, kapag tapos na pag-aaral sa college, nakagraduate man na, may diploma na, tapos na ang pag-aaral, na-realize ko, dapat pala ang mindset is lifetime learner. So,
Yes.
syempre, knowing that your background and all, who is Ena ba growing up? Yan. Eto, taga-Coronadal din to, mga ka-good vibes. Go ahead.
So ako dati nung bata ako, exposed ako sa radio kasi yung papa ko ay dating assistant station manager ng isang radio station dyan sa South Cotabato. Bata pa lang ako, dinadala na ako ng tatay ko dun sa radio station, kaya mas na-expose ako talaga sa public speaking. So as early as 4 years old, in-expose ako ng tatay ko sa public speaking until such time na naging napamahal na ako talaga sa public speaking.
Wow.
So during elementary, mas hinown ko yung passion na yon. Join ako sa mga school paper conferences. Talagang media, no? Media talaga influence sa akin. Kahit nung high school, nagjo-join sa mga schools press conference, division, regional, national schools press conference. So alam ko yung path na tatahakin ko once I reach college, no? So I decided to take Bachelor of Arts in Communication and Media Studies in UP Visayas kasi doon ako hinown ng parents ko eh. And I really loved what I was doing. So, may mga water do lang in some areas like mathematics or sciences or gano'n. Talaga ako magaling doon. So, ang sabi sa akin ng papa ko, okay lang kahit weakness mo yung ganong area. Ang importante, ma-hone mo yung passion mo sa isang bagay. Kung ano yung gusto mong gawin talaga. And I think that gave me this sense of purpose na you have to live your life purposely. Kasi pag wala kang purpose, you will be distracted, no? With all these vices, with all these kinds of distraction, and mahirap makuha yung goal mo pag wala kang purpose for what you're doing, wala kang pursuit of excellence. Yun talaga yung lesson na na-learn ko since I was still a little kid up to now. So, tama din yung sinabi mo, Coach Nix, na it's really a lifelong learning. Lifelong learning is really important kasi hindi lang tayo puro learn and learn eh. Sometimes we also have to relearn, we also have to unlearn things, and it's important to build our character. Kasi may mga misconceptions na kailangan nating debunk
Yes.
for our personal growth din.
Ayan. I love it, no? What I'm hearing from you, it's really you got more inspired to be in this industry simply because you were exposed to it at a very young age, no? And just the other day lang rin, no, I was talking to someone and ang sabi niya, kaya siya na-draw to that passion is also because of his dad, no? And malaki talaga ang influence of the people around us while we are growing up. Kasi doon natin nararamdaman, para sa akin ba to? Ito ba yung gusto ko? Ikaka-happy ko ba ito? And I love to highlight what Ena mentioned na, ano yan kailangan talaga may path ka And there are a lot of things we need to learn, continuously learn. We need to unlearn if it's not working for us and find what would fit us best na mas makakatulong sa atin sa ating kumbaga road and journey towards a more successful life. And nakakatuwa nga dahil imagine niyo talagang nagkita pa kami sa workshop, it's only showing na talagang very high into personal development din si Professor Ena. Oh, 'di ba? Yan mga good vibes. Dapat yan ang ating mindset na ngayon. It's a continuous process of learning inside and outside the school. Ako, Ena, naalala ko nga yung mga conversation natin during the workshop, no? Sabi ko, sobrang yun yung learning process It's learning the concepts, learning yung mga bagay na natuturo, and then, paano ko nga ba ito i-apply? Paano ko nga ba to, ano ba yung natututunan ko about this or ano yung nare-realize ko about this? And of course, I was able to share yung aking insight yesterday. Ikaw naman, ano sa tingin mo as a teacher, as a mother, as a citizen of the Philippines, di ba? Ano ba sa tingin mo yung nakuha mong top 3 things na maa-apply mo right away? Go ahead.
Okay, so since it was about conflict-sensitive journalism, but it encompasses interpersonal relationships. Hindi lang siya confined sa mga media lang or sa mga journalists. Kahit sa interpersonal relationship natin, kasi conflict is there. It's part of life. We cannot avoid conflict, but at least we have to manage, we have to mitigate. Kaya may mga things na kailangan nating i-bear in mind, like first, conflict starts internally. So yun yung tinatawag na latent conflict. So pag sinabi mong latent conflict, hindi pa siya talaga nakikita as conflict. Kumbaga, it's just inside you. So pwedeng kinikim-kim mo lang siya.
Mahilig
hindi
mga Pilipino dyan.
Yun nga, di ba? Hindi alam ng tao na may mismatch pala kayo in terms of your values or preferences, ganun. Kasi di ba sometimes we are not expressive.
Yes.
Some people are not expressive to really assert na ay, na-offend ako sinabi mo or something na ay, ayoko ng tono ng pagkakasalita mo, ganun. Not everyone has the strength to be assertive. So our tendency is to just keep it within ourselves. And it will actually give us suppressed feelings. Yung suppressed feelings, yun yung feelings na hindi mo ma-express. Kinimkim mo siya. Ang tendency niyan is you will have this lose-win paradigm na okay lang sa'yo na na-offend ka kasi hindi mo na-express. So, ang mangyayari niyan, it will come out in uglier ways. Not knowing na years and years will pass, tapos eventually magbe-burst ka na lang.
Yes.
Tapos hindi alam ng tao na yun na may ano ka pala, na may kinikim-kim ka pala sa kanyang...
may tampo pala for the longest time.
Feeling. So, importante para malesen yung chances ng violent conflict. Yun yung iniiwasan natin, yung violent conflict. Ma-express mo agad, maparating mo agad sa person na yun or anyone na meron kang gusto i-clarify, na hurt ka. Kasi yung goal natin, yung second thing na na-learn ko is we have to have win-win or no-deal situation. Pag sinabi mong win-win, dapat hindi na-compromise principle mo. At the same time, you arrive at agreeable solutions to a problem. Kaya mas importante na clear yung side mo, clear din yung side ng tao. Tapos mag-meet kayo halfway.
Yes.
Para hindi na siya tumungo into violent conflict.
Yes.
The second thing is, okay po.
Actually, now that you're mentioning yun, no, what I also learned na very powerful sa coaching mga ka-good vibes is clearing. Yun sinasabi niya a while ago. That's way for us to clear yung mga nararamdaman. Kasi as long as there's heaviness in your heart, hindi mo gugustuhin yung kausap mo. Kahit na wala namang kasalanan talaga yung kausap mo, pero because alam naman natin, aminin natin, mga Pilipino, talagang sadyang balat sibuyas. No? Sadyang balat sibuyas na it's not an attack against us personally. No? Maybe they're just stating facts, maybe they're just stating something they observed or a feedback. And it's not to attack us personally. It's just what they get to see. Pero ang kadalasan is, kinikim-kim natin, ayan nga, di ba, nasabi niya, mag-burst out na lang. Tapos magagulat na lang yung kausap mo, bakit kaya galit na galit siya sa akin today? Anong nangyari sa kanya? Di ba? And that is because nagpatong-patong, nag-pile up lang yung emotion na yan, na nagsimula lang naman sa isang bagay na hindi alam nung tao involved na naka-hurt pala siya. And dinala na lang natin siya hanggang sa pagtanda. And that is something we really need to learn how to release. Whether, not release na away mo yung kinasasama mo na loob. Release in such a way na we have to learn to let go. We have to learn to forgive. And if you feel that you need to feel more respected by allowing yourself to be heard, tulad ng sinabi ni Ina, then we have to express it. Pero not also in a, kumbaga, attacking the person, no? What I've learned also na, kailangan talaga sinasite natin yung actual incident na nangyari. Kunyari, ako, naisip ko yung parang, kunyari, nasigawan ako. 'Di ba? Nasigawan ako. My sample would be, na-hurt pala ako nung sinigawan ako dahil merong ibang tao. And hindi naman niya ako sinisigawan to attack me as a person or kumbaga i-offend ako or not. Pero what I can actually do there is talk to that person na, alam mo, hindi ko rin alam, na-hurt pala ako nung nasigawan mo ko in front of a lot of people kasi I felt na napahiya ako, no? And syempre I didn't want to mention it right away kasi I also want to make sure na I get to say it sa iyo lang, 'di ba? So those are simple things na on the spot natutunan ko rin 'yan sa coaching Parang wag mo nang patagalin. Kumbaga kapag nangyari, para hindi rin nakakalimutan, ay oo nga no, alam mo hindi ko napansin. Pag na-try ko 'yan, Ina, ang sinasabi, ay sorry, hindi ko napansin, napasigaw pala ako noon or napalakas pala yung boses ko, napayaka pala, hindi ko intention yon. So, it makes the, kumbaga tapos na, di ba? So, it's a very good thing na highlight yan kasi Filipinos nga are very balat sibuyas tayo. Di ba? So, another thing that you've learned pa, sige, go ahead, share pa.
Another thing that I've learned is listening, the importance of listening at any conversation, whether it be nasa bahay kayo, or nasa opisina, or nasa public place. It's important to really listen kasi it cultivates a sense of empathy. You know, listening is the missing half of communication.
Okay.
We always want to talk and talk and talk, but we forget to really listen. Listening with the heart.
Ayun, gusto ko yun.
Sometimes, you can only listen or you can fully understand the person if you know how to listen. And diba, usually pag nagtutalk tayo, yung tendency ng ibang tao is to grab the spotlight sa kanila. For example, a friend is expressing a problem sa'yo, tapos meron ka din gustong sabihin. So, ang tendency mo is i-grab mo yung conversation. And sa'yo na pupunta yung highlight ngayon. So, that is grabbing. It's not listening. So, when you really listen to someone, it's important kasi sometimes people don't need wordy advice. They just need to listen. And it cultivates a sense of empathy. sometimes kasi we just want to release And release is part of our coping mechanism. Kaya we need someone to listen wholeheartedly.
Ayan.
Sabi nga sa isang quote na, have you ever listened to someone who understands you more than you understand yourself? So, di ba, it gives us the positioning na ipoposition mo yung sarili mo sa kanila. That's listening with empathy.
Ayan, listening with empathy, listening with your heart. So talagang wholehearted na, kumbaga, you give that person the opportunity to express themselves and to be heard. Lahat naman ata ng tao gusto na papakinggan, di ba mga ka-good vibes? So kung tayo gusto natin napapakinggan tayo, ibigay din natin yon, di ba? Ibigay din natin yon. Ang what I wanted to highlight there is listen with your heart, di ba? And sabi nga listen to understand than listen to respond, no? Ako siguro yung sinabi mong i-unlearn, no? I-unlearn, no? I think one thing na I keep on unlearning is that listening then to understand fully. And yun yung naging, I think that was the powerful thing I've learned in coaching. That's why it allowed me also to be good at coaching. Kasi yun yung naging feedback. Alam mo, ang sarap ng pakiramdam na wala na, parang ang gaan lang mag-share sa'yo. Ang gaan lang mag-share sa'yo. Hindi ko feel na I am judged or hindi ako hindi ko na-feel yung unsafe ako to share even the deepest, darkest stories that my life has in the past. And I think that is what every person needs, diba? With all the things that's happening in our lives, we just want to be listened to. And I want to highlight also yung sinabi ni Ina na kasi hindi naman kadalasan hindi naman sila nakikipag-usap because gusto nila solusyonan nila yung problema or yung concern natin or yung conflict that we have. They just need someone to just be there. Diba? Napaka-powerful nung sinishare ni Professor Ena today. Ayan. What else do you think highlight mo from our workshop?
I think, di ba meron tayong culture coach Nix na mga Marites culture.
Oo.
Diba?
I know, right?
Pag sinabi natin Marites, meron siyang negative connotation.
Yes.
Kasi we listen sa chismis and we judge the subject right away.
Yeah.
So
Without
that
fully
makes
understanding.
unhealthy, diba? Kasi pag may judgment ka, ibig sabihin yan, you're just looking at one-sided option. No? Hindi mo consider yung mga involved dun sa kwento na yun. And I think, isa to sa mga problem ng conflict. Kaya may 4 tools tayo, diba, Coach Nix?
Yes.
Una, i-analyze mo muna yung situation before you judge. Ano ba yung nangyari sa past? At ano ba yung nangyayari ngayon? So, i-connect mo siya, no? Next is, sino yung mga involved dun sa kwento? Kasi sometimes, when we hate the person, diba? We just paint an ugly picture dun sa tao, not knowing na may mga other factors or actors pa in play.
Yes.
Kaya, kailangan talaga balance yung pagtingin natin sa sitwasyon, no? Pangit kasi yung we backbite. It's a toxic Filipino culture.
Yes.
Family,
yes.
in schools, at work, diba? When we backbite people, yung image nila natipaint, not knowing na it also reflects our own attitude. Diba? Bakit mo siya iba-backbite without knowing their real story? So you're adding fuel to the fire. So it's good to really know the balance, no? Balanced view, both sides of the issue. And i-peel off natin yung isang tao using onion tool. Pag sinabi mo onion tool, hindi mo lang siya nakikita based on his or her outward appearance. Titignan mo kung ano yung position niya, ano yung influence niya, ano yung values niya, ano yung aspirations niya, family upbringing, bakit siya nagkaganyan.
Yes.
So, it helps us understand the person, no? And we have to separate the person from the problem. sometimes we connect the person with the problem. This person is the problem, not knowing na you have to separate the person from the problem. That makes us more open sa empathy.
Ayan. So, I love that, no? Yung talagang separating the problem and the situation dun sa tao. 'Di ba? Kasi something na I always remind myself when someone offends me and all or meron akong conflict, no? Hindi kasi kami parehas ng upbringing. Probably iba rin kami ng language, no? Even nga Tagalog na ang language na ginagamit, 'di ba? Sometimes how we use words are also different, no? Like for me, pag sinabi ko kunyari ang isang word, let's say sabihin ko Marites, pwedeng I can look at it as something as a negative factor or a negative action or a positive action. 'Di ba? Depende rin 'yan how you use it. Uy, Marites mo na sa akin. Kamusta ka na ba ngayon? 'Di ba? Versus sa uy, ano yung Marites na na nag-away daw yung kapitbahay natin. 'Di ba? So we ang challenge kasi sa mga Pilipino, we also have difficulty determining what kumbaga yung feelings. Ano ba talaga yung meaning ng bawat feelings? Kasi very vague, no? Yun yung natutunan ko. One word sa atin can mean so many different things. 'Di ba? And natututunan ko din yan with the language ng Tagalog, Ilonggo, and Bisaya. It's just one word, but it's used differently simply because it has a different meaning per dialect. But it's just one word. 'Di ba? So, just like that, no? Tulad ng sinasabi ni Professor Ena, it's really about understanding where the person is coming from, ano ba yung background niya, ano ba yung 'di ba? Para at least before tayo magalit, medyo mas maintindihan natin where this person is coming from. Kasi lahat naman ng tao, malay mo nga, sabi ko nga kahapon paano kung nakita mo yung katabi mo, ka-schoolmate mo, yung boss mo, parang busangot na busangot yung face, tapos ang sungit-sungit and everything. Hindi mo alam kung ano nangyayari, pero sinusungitan ka, tapos talagang, alam mo yun, napapaya ka pa dahil anong meron sa kanya. Tapos di mo pa alam, broken-hearted pala siya. O, diba? Tapos kinagalitan mo rin siya. May pinagdadaanan lang pala siya. That's just the best way. They know how to handle their emotion at that moment. Not because they want to offend you, not because they want to hurt you, but because their pain is so heavy. Hindi na rin nila alam how to express it or how to handle it na ilalabas nila even if they didn't want to hurt anyone around us. Hurt people nga naman, diba? Yan. So, grabe. Imagine mo, no? Bilis ng oras, no? Ganun lang. Pero I'm sure you guys are learning a lot. Siguro, my other question would be, of course, knowing na yan yung mga tatlong, syempre yung mga ka-good vibes natin right now are also learning, no? Dito sa ini-echo natin. And, ikaw personally, what do you think yung nagamit mo in your own personal life? Kasi ang sabi nga, 'di ba, the moment we learn something, in order for us to really embed it in ourselves, yun natutunan natin, i-share natin. Sharing is caring. Share natin sa iba, i-echo natin para mas ma-imbibe natin what it's all about. And practice also. Be more mindful and more aware of how we are doing things differently. Hindi sabi na 100% dapat alam mo na lahat, 'di ba? 'Di ba? But just one step, at least one action that we're able to learn. Ikaw ba? Ano yung sa tingin mong ma-share mo that you were able to apply that would be that will also be very applicable sa ating mga good vibes? Go ahead.
So, thank you for that wonderful question. Gusto ko talagang i-share yung reality na life is not an independent reality.
Okay.
Hindi siya more on competition.
Mm-hmm.
It's more on collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
So, when we think na i-compete natin yung person, wala tayong mapapala dyan. We have to collaborate. for us to be successful.
Yes.
Ito talaga yung naisip ko, Coach Nix, na halos lahat kasi sa atin minsan, no? May scarcity mentality. Yung scarcity mentality, ibig sabihin yan, you think na there is only limited opportunity, kaya gusto mong i-grab lahat yon without thinking yung implication nun sa iba. So, kaya tayo nagkakaroon ng crab mentality kasi gusto natin tayo laging mauna.
Yeah.
We think na we are set in an arena para tayong mga horses
Gladiator.
sa isang pack na dapat na ganyan, which is actually what you call scarcity mentality. So, if that's the case, diba, gusto mo ikaw lagi yung mauna without considering relational ties, kaya nauna sa promotion or nauuna sa ganito, ganyan sa opportunity kasi feeling mo nauubusan ka. So, that's scarcity mentality. Yung na-learn ko talaga about its opposite, which is abundance mentality, is when you think that there's enough opportunity for everyone.
Okay.
So, if ever na hindi pa siya for you as of now, at kinuha siya ng iba, you are genuinely happy for them. You are genuinely clapping for people's success without eating your heart out.
Yeah.
Kasi di ba we can be externally happy, like, oy, congrats, nakuha mo. But deep inside, gusto mo na, ay, dapat sa akin
Okay
yan.
na lang yun.
So, hindi siya genuinely happy or joyful for the success of others. But if you have abundance mentality, you would think na, okay, they are successful, I'm happy for them, and I know my time will come. Opportunities will come for me. There are plenty of opportunities anywhere. Yun. So you just wait for your turn, and eventually, you develop the sense of collaboration, not competition.
Yes.
Kasi toxic ang culture of competition talaga.
Yeah. Pero kasi yun din yung upbringing natin, no?
Yes.
Sa school kasi dapat top 1 ka, dapat ganito, dapat part ka of top 5.
Tayo sa
Yeah. Na-condition kasi tayo sa ganun.
Na-condition tayo. Although may mga series of competitions naman talaga, like sports, merong nanalo, merong matatalo. May mga usual talaga. But if ever yung mindset natin is abundance mentality, it's okay to lose. Sometimes it's okay to acknowledge our weakness. It's okay to clap for other people's success. Yeah, it's cultivating an inner sense of reality na someday my time will come. I know opportunities will come for me so others can be happy for me too. Yung ganong klaseng mentality. And
I love that.
Always ko siyang tinatago sa puso ko talaga.
I love that, no? Highlight natin, no? Kasi ang daming sinishare ni Ina na sobrang very powerful, no? Talagang it's about the conditioning natin growing up, And it's a huge challenge for us na, imagine mo, ilang dekada na tayo, di ba? Buhay sa mundo, nakasanayan ng isang bagay, tapos kailangan nating baguhin yung ating pananaw, yung ating paniniwala, yung ating action towards things, di ba? And yes, ang ating that's the sad part even in social media na nakokondisyon tayo ng mga Pilipino nagiging mabait na tao dahil mahirap. Pag mahirap ka, nandyan yung empathy sa'yo ng lahat ng tao. Nasa iyo lahat ng kumbaga, maitutulong sa iyo. Pero, di ba, do we really want to have that scarcity mindset, mga ka-good vibes? That's a question I wanna give out to you guys na, do you really want to continue having scarcity mindset until your last day on earth? Or you want to embrace yung sinasabi niya na abundance mindset na sinishare ko din sa inyo. Dahil pag abundance mindset ang pinanggagalingan mo, ang sarap ng pakiramdam, ang gaan ng pakiramdam na you're truly happy for someone. Diba? You're truly happy for someone na I'm happy for this person kasi nakuha na niya yung pinaghirapan niya. And to be inspired that it will come na ikaw naman yung magkakaroon ng ganong opportunity. What I've learned in terms of failure and pag natatalo sa competition, syempre, nasa sports din ako, naglalaro akong basketball, di ba? Hindi naman pwedeng dalawa kayo panalo, di ba? Di ba? Hindi pwede. Pag tie nga, di ba? Pag nagkakaroon para overtime kasi kailangan malaman kung sino ba talaga panalo. Ang natutunan ko doon is that it's learning from the failures that we encountered. And also learning, ano yung next level ko? how can I improve this? Para next time, we can be the ones naman improving and kami naman yung mananalo. And just like, yun nga no, nasanay tayo in that culture na dapat masyado tayong pinagko-compete to a point na ang bigat sa atin maging masaya. Na yung isa successful, bakit siya successful? Sip-sip kasi yan sa boss niyan eh. 'Di ba? Or kasi malakas yan kay ano, kay ganito. 'Di ba? Na marites patuloy. 'Di ba? Di ba pwedeng nakita, tingnan na lang natin, baka meron talaga silang nakita na yun ang kagalingan niya, kaya mas na-highlight siya. And just in case, let's say, dahil meron talaga, hindi natin matatanggal, diba? Meron talaga mga instances na ganyan. And dahil wala tayong full control of doon, tingnan din natin, ano yung full control of natin na dahil nakita na natin it's not a good practice, then maybe it's about time for us to create a good practice. That will just translate to the people around us. Sila na mismo mahiya, ay, kakaya naman. Prinomote ko si ganito, tapos mas magaling pala si ganito. Di ba? So at least, di ba, it's not, kumbaga, it doesn't also, kumbaga, hindi rin mabigat sa atin as a person. Kasi whatever bad feeling we have towards other people, di ba? Any negativity that we have towards other people, other experiences that we have or events, is actually a negativity that we put to ourselves the most. Kaya kung mabigat ang loob mo mga ka-good vibes, yung sinabi ni Ena kanina, mag-clearing ka, maglabas ka na sama ng loob. But in a responsible way. Diba? Ayan. And, syempre, being a teacher and all, ano sa tingin mo yung pwedeng mai-apply ng mga teacher? Because also, of course, hello sa ating mga ka-good vibes sa Green Valley College, mga estudyante at mga teachers. Ano sa tingin mo yung tips that you can actually encourage, di ba? I-challenge, di ba? Let's challenge everyone listening or watching this or will watch this, no? Ano sa tingin mo yung magandang challenge for everyone? Go ahead.
Personally, as a teacher, Coach Nix, nakaranas talaga ako ng empathy burnout.
Okay.
When you say empathy burnout, that's giving too much consideration.
Ayan.
Oo, sa ka-office mates or sa students especially, because you're not just handling things, you're handling people eh. People of all different walks of life. Iba dyan mga depressive, iba dyan happy, iba dyan normal yung state of mind, yung iba dyan hindi, hindi na nakikita. And
yes.
Yung, as a teacher kasi, Coach Nick, sometimes we become shock absorbers. And, diba, the reality is you cannot pour from an empty cup. So, pag ikaw, kailangan mo din ng breather or kailangan mo din ng someone to fill your cup, then do it. Kasi, sometimes nagkakaroon tayo ng burnout. So, pag burnout siya, it's already a detriment to what we love to do. And sometimes nako-compromise yung passion. Kaya, masyado na tayong nagko-comply in a bare minimum. Kumbaga, for the sake of compliance, wala na tayong passion sa ginagawa natin. Wala na tayong heart sa ginagawa natin. I think we have to rekindle the fire within us through allowing ourselves to have breather, to be real with what we feel, kasi hindi naman tayo iron-hearted eh. Hindi naman tayo si Superman na absorb ng lahat ng mga stressors, di ba? So it's good to have rest sometimes. It's really good to express what you feel. So you confide with trusted individuals na talaga makaka-help sa'yo to cope with what you feel. Kasi nga, sobrang stressful din minsan sa academe.
Yes.
Hindi mo alam dahil, diba?
Yes.
So, nababurn out usually. Yun yung danger doon. And sometimes people just quit, no? So, we have to reevaluate, ano ba yung passion natin? Bakit natin to ginagawa? Okay. Kasi pag may purpose ka, diba, sa ginagawa, you are redirected to your goal. So, kahit minsan, we are weak, we are frail, but let's not forget na we have to take some time intentionally to really fill our cup. Because we need that too. It's okay to ask for help.
Ayan, I love that, no? It's okay to ask for help. Ayan. this is for teachers, even students, actually any individual, no? We get to feel that sense of burnout, and we cannot give what we don't have. Diba? What we're actually, kumbaga, yung ipinapasa natin sa mga tao is actually also the emotion that we have. Try to imagine na lang an orange. Kung matamis yung orange, pag in-squeeze mo yan, matamis ang lalabas. Pero kung maasim yan, diba? Bitter, yun din yung lalabas. And every individual needs to have this self-care and self-love, that they need to also take care of themselves. They also need to release whatever burden or tension they have. That way, hindi natin nasasaktan yung mga tao around us. Siguro that's the challenge here that I'm getting, is just to be mindful. Being more mindful sa ating sarili, sa ating iniisip, sa ating nararamdaman, sa ating actions, 'di ba? Sa ating spirituality, sa ating psychology. Because one person has a lot of aspect, diba, that to be considered in our lives. And something that one of the guests also highlighted before, one of the coaches, Coach Kathy, ang hinighlight niya is Filipinos are still, kumbaga yung emotional intelligence of Filipinos are still very low. Simply because our emotional emotional know-how is still very low. Na hindi natin ma-express yung emotion natin simply because hindi natin ma-i-associate sa tamang word that another person would understand. So, doon kaagad, it becomes a huge barrier. You cannot express what you cannot, kumbaga, you cannot give the message if you cannot express it in words. 'Di ba? And normally, sanay ang tao na we listen through the words. Kasi pag action, minsan, misconception or misinterpretation, yung words nga na may misinterpret, what more yung action, 'di ba? Yung mga non-verbal movement, non-verbal action that another person is doing. And I think this is a great thing for us to learn more about. Dahil tulad nga ng sinabi, it's not about journalism lang. It's not about, alam mo yun, maximizing whatever it is we need to maximize sa mga gantong klaseng workshop. But it's actually a continuous learning around it. And deepening our understanding. Kasi we cannot actually apply something that we cannot fully grasp. 'Di ba? Hindi natin kumbaga ma-absorb fully. And in order for us to absorb it fully, one, I think we need to be more open around it. We need to be more courageous around it. More open para maging open lang tayo sa possibilities sa mga bagong learning na probably hindi yun yung nakasanayan natin. Just be open around things. Being courageous, mga ka-good vibes, is just kumbaga, in spite and despite of fear, we try to embrace that, kumbaga, that courage within us to just move forward. Kasi kung hindi, masastuck man ta. Diba? And, of course, third would be 100% full commitment para sa ating sarili, sa ating personal growth, sa ating abundance mindset, diba? Growing our mindset to something that would provide us a better life, diba? And yung i-embrace talaga yung tatlong yon para we can move forward success. Ayan, diba? Grabe, ang daming insight. Ayan, sabi ni Jack Pare, so much insight, Ma'am Ina. Ayan, diba?
Hi, Jack. Former student ko siya.
Ay, wow. Ayan. For all those people who will be watching this, of course, you'll feel free to also put your comments, put your learnings about this session. Kasi, sabi nga, diba, sharing is caring. So, if you're sharing also what you're learning, one, maganda doon is you're able to absorb it further. Two, you're able to echo it to other people so they will also learn from your insight. 'Di ba? Kasi yan talaga, yan ang mga magagandang marites, 'di ba? 'Di ba, Professor Ena? Yan ang mga marites na dapat magandang pagmaritesan. Yung nakakaganda ng pakiramdam, nakaka-good vibes, 'di ba?
Enriching conversations that would help us to be better.
Ayan. Siyempre, ayan, sabi ni Ana Lu Flores Gonzalez, love it, Ma'am Ena. Ayan. So, please make sure to like, follow, and share. If this is, if you are just coming in, you can also watch the replay dahil napakadaming insight na napag-usapan today. And I do hope this is something that you can actually just be open to absorb, no? Dahil this is very important and these are things that we can apply every day in our lives. Diba? Para we'll have a different outlook. We'll have a different mindset. That way, we'll have a different result. And siguro, saktong-sakto rin, Professor Ena, no? Yesterday, I was actually studying and online, no? And na-highlight din doon na I think perfect din dito dahil sinabi mo yun sa mindset. Nakasanayan natin is doing things. Just doing things. 80% doing action. Diba? Doing the things that we feel would create the result that we want, the success that we want. And just having the mindset na sige, kaya ko yan. Having the path na ito yung gusto ko ma-achieve. Having the eagerness and emotion and excitement around it na darating ako dyan. 20% lang yan. Which is, it's actually what's blocking the success sa mga Pilipino. Kasi nga dahil nga lumaki tayo sa kultura, sa environment na very, very heavy yung scarcity mindset, yung poor mindset, yung bahala na okay na ako dito na mindset na wala eh. Hanggang dito lang ako kasi ang tatay at nanay ko hanggang dito lang eh. Ang lolo at lola ko hanggang dito lang. So, hanggang dito lang rin ako. So, nililimit natin yung sarili natin and tayo na mismo yung nagbablock of our own opportunities. Diba? So, I'd like to highlight that 80% of success is not coming from the action that we take. It's actually in the inner world that we create. The inner mindset, the inner emotions that we have, and abundance will just follow. Yung actions that we're gonna be taking, magiging mas madali, mas magiging magaan. Dahil, excited tayo, di ba? Tulad nga na sinabi ni Professor Ena, yung kanyang trabaho may be tiring, maybe nakaka-burnout and all, but her passion to teach, to echo her learning, and also to create an impact to her students is mas malalim. Yung paniniwala niya na ito makakapag-create ito ng tulong is heavier than the action side. Kaya nandun din siya sa abundance mindset na things will unfold. Diba? So, tinan nyo, very, very light ang energy. So, dapat mga good vibes. Para light energy nyo, ganun din kayo. Ayan. So, it's a challenge for everyone. It doesn't come just one day, no? It's a daily challenge we need to face. Diba? It's a daily challenge we need to face. Ayan. So, of course, I'm sure marami kayo natutunan mga ka-good vibes during this session. Siguro, what would be your message? I'm sure one way or another, Professor Ena, meron nakarelate sa'yo, maybe na-inspire din doon sa story mo, who wants to be either a teacher or probably a journalist or someone in media, di ba? Anong magiging message mo sa nila?
So, whatever our profession is, kahit nga nasa bahay ka or nasa office or kahit ano pa yung posisyon na meron ka, you should always aim for excellence. No matter how menial yung binigay sa atin na task, you have to aim for excellence. Kasi doon ka nag-cultivate ng abundance mindset na you can do so much better than this. But not in a form of competition sa iba, but through collaboration. Ayan. Because life is an interdependent reality. So, don't settle sa bare minimum.
Highlight niyo yan, ha?
Diba? Kahit pag-aano ka ka-simple nung task, like simple na pagtimpla ng kape, until sa mga decision-making na mga tasks, then just always aim for excellence. Yun. Kasi kahit pa short-term lang yung binigay sa'yo na project, or long-term, or yun, may mga detours along the way, you should always aim for excellence kasi dun yung branding mo eh. So, di ba, on how you handle difficulties, also aim for excellence. On how you collaborate with others, you also aim for excellence. Yun talaga yung aking fuel in doing things.
Diba? So, syempre, what would be, with everything that you've been learning, experiencing, and all, what would be your message to the younger Ena? Like the 10-year-old Ena?
Ay, oo. Well, I think the younger Ena, your younger Ena, I think it's not because of your goodness, or it's not because you are strong. It's really because of how God enabled you through these chapters in your life, all by His grace. So you should be humble. You need not boast what you have right now. Your achievements are not yours. It's given to you by the Lord. So you have to exert whatever you do to glorify Him, to honor Him.
Ayan, grabe, diba? And sabi rin pala ni Emmy Valero, you have a remarkable gift for inspiring others with your words, Miss Ena. Ay, diba? Ayan. So, diba? Iba talaga ang impact. So, mga ka-good vibes, I do hope you were able to learn a lot this wonderful morning, no? Siguro, last thing I wanna highlight would be, this is, kumbaga, the topic that we have right now is very, very powerful. There's a lot of things that you can learn, continuously learn in the process. Dahil, tulad nga ng sinabi ko, hindi naman dahil, kumbaga, it's really continuous learning, continuous awareness, continuous mindfulness that would allow us to really, kumbaga, embrace the learnings that we get, no? And my challenge would be just find things that would actually make your life better today. Make your life better today than yesterday. So, kung kahapon masyado kang bugnutin, sana today, dahil nakinig ka, may natutunan ka, sana we were able to put a smile in your face. At sana, good vibes ang spread mo sa ating community. Ayan. Because we're actually a contribution. Whatever we do is actually a contribution to our community, to our ecosystem, to our society. Diba? And it would be a great thing for Filipinos to embrace their greatness. Kasi ang gagaling ng mga Pinoy. Diba? Ang gagaling ng mga Pinoy. Kailangan lang natin ma-embrace yung mga bagay-bagay na yon, and maniwala tayo that it is. Ayan, diba? Sabi ni Ora Alamon, loved your inspiring words, Ma'am Ena. Always aim for excellence indeed. Sabi naman ni Joanna Joy Tartado, amen, to do all things for the glory of God. Ayan. So at the end of the day, for God, for Jesus, for Allah, whoever your source is, diba? It's just reminding ourselves to be the best version of ourselves every day. And that will already be bringing, kumbaga, gratitude and glory to our source. And this is something na, if you find so much value in this session, please make sure to like, follow, and share. Of course, Good Vibes 90.5 and at Coach Nix Mariano. Share nyo po itong live session na yon, kasi this will have a replay para mas marami tayong mabigyan ng good vibes and more insights. And hopefully, we get to influence more people to embrace their greatness as well. Ayan. Anything that you'd like to say to everyone, Ena, before we say goodbye? Go ahead.
Coach Nix, thank you. Good Vibes FM, thank you so much for this chance to share. And also sa aking mga friends na subscribe to GP. BFF. Thank you so much for your support po. Salamat
Yes,
ka.
ayan. And sabi nga, 'di ba? Don't worry, more collaborations pa in the future. Ayan. So mga good vibes, 'di ba? Make sure to challenge yourself dun sa mga natutunan nyo ngayon, and you can always watch the replay para if you want to take down notes. I'm sure those insights na narinig nyo are very impactful to you guys, and hopefully it will create a more abundant life for you moving forward. So of course, your AHA Life Coach, Coach Nix, dito sa Good Vibes 90.5, AHA Life, Awesome, Happy, Abundant Life. As I always say, tulad din ng sinasabi at nire-remind ni paring Robin Sharma, the greatness begins beyond your comfort zone. If hindi ka nakakalabas ng comfort zone mo, gising na mga ka-good vibes. Meron pang mas maganda na opportunity outside that. And that is what you truly deserve. And never worry or never think that you are alone, because there's a lot of people, like-minded people who wants personal development, who wants more success in their life and would like to embrace their greatness. And dahil di ka nag-iisa, and because your AHA Life Coach is here, let's journey together, create and live an awesome, happy, abundant life. Have a wonderful day mga ka-good vibes, and of course, I'll see you guys next week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Kwento Bahaghari, Negosyo Ta in partnership with South Cotabato Chamber and AHA Life. Have a wonderful weekend mga good vibes. Bye.
90.5 Good Vibes Radio.
Gusto niyo bang magkaroon ng AHA Life? AHA Life? AHA Life?